Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima. There is something that happened recently with Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Japanese version, and I just wanted to talk about it. Because I don't feel like I would be a good person if the previous video I did was basically a lie. It's not really a lie, it's just, it's factually inaccurate, even though it wasn't really my fault. So let's talk about it real quick. So, a day or two ago, I'm not 100% sure, I wouldn't have even found out about this if there wasn't a comment on my YouTube channel. On the video for Dynasty Warriors 8, really. I wouldn't have found out about this. Apparently, there was this big patch, and there was, so I went and checked it. There was this guy rambling on, like, it was a real ramble. You wouldn't expect it to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You wouldn't expect it to be real, because he said that the game almost looks as good as the PlayStation 3 version now. And I'm like, what? How is that a thing? It was so confusing to hear someone say that, because it's like, does it really look as good as the PS3 version, or are you just having a shit fit? Well, turns out I was partially right and partially wrong, because turns out there was actually a patch and it made a huge difference. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to the footage that I did of the original Battle of Fiend Castle stage, and then I'm going to cut back to the footage I'm about to record now. Alright, so in this little area here you can just go around and talk to people and get their assessment of the situation, but I don't think we have anything that we can do from that except go to the blacksmith. Alright, so here we are in the running around bit, and the frame rate is a ton better. I mean, it used to slow to a crawl in this area, and, well, it's not so much a crawl now. It's not perfect, but it is a ton more playable than it was in the pre-patch version. So let's just talk to this guy real quick. Alright, so for those of you who haven't played Dynasty Warriors before, that's a friendly, god damn it. First, as soon as I'm out of the gate, I make a mistake. Those of you who haven't played Dynasty Warriors before know that is basically a spectacle fighter. You have to press square and triangle in different varying combinations to do different combinations of attacks. You get a combo for hitting multiple enemies in a row, or as they say in this game, a chain over on the left there. And the higher chain you get, well, the better you are. The more you can string people together, it just gives you a bigger number on the screen to work with. And now let's go out onto the actual battlefield. See, look at this. The game pre-patch had a ton of trouble keeping up with this amount of action, and now it is doing really, really well. Like, there is nary a frame drop inside here. So that was one of my major problems. I can deal with pop-in when it comes to Dynasty Warriors, because, well, that's what Dynasty Warriors has always done, to conserve processor and battery and just typical power on consoles. But now that they've completely gone rid of the frame rate issues, which were nowhere near as bad as they were before in the PS3 version as they were in pre-patch Vita version, it works magnificently. Doesn't look any better, but good lord. The frame rate difference is like night and day. Holy shit. Seriously, it runs so good. I mean, Warriors Orochi 3 didn't have the frame rate problems. This doesn't now either, and I'm very happy about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quit out of this stage. I'm going to try and get a Storm Rush on this guy. No, it looks like that's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm sure you get the idea. Like, the original footage had a ton of slowdown in these areas, and now we're going to go and quit, and we're going to go to the challenge that I played as Sun Xiangzhang, and we're going to see how much the frame rate's improved there. Alright, so, as you may have noticed, the slowdown started immediately. see? Off he goes. And as you can see, everybody is invulnerable. So you have to knock them all off the edge in order to actually get points in this challenge. So, and you've got to be careful not to get knocked off yourself, because I'm pretty sure everybody in this mode is really good at knocking people off. Alright, so we're here now. Just look at this. It's so smooth. Shit. Get up. It's so goddamn smooth. In fact, there's another challenge I want to show you. I originally did a failed recording of this game back around when I first got it, because I wanted to try and get a video out as fast as possible, but I'm like, no, I need to take a little bit more time to, you know, yep, I'm just falling off the edge again. I did a first video, right, of another challenge mode, which was the normal, just kill as many troops as you can in the 10 minutes video. This slowed the game to a fucking crawl. I'm not kidding. It was so goddamn slow and unresponsive. Where's Lubu? There he is. This challenge slowed the game to a goddamn crawl pre-patch. It was ridiculously slow. Like, you would be lucky to see like 10 frames a second on the very start of this. So I'm just going to play it now. All these troops. Framerate goes down just a tiny bit. Look at all these bastards. Look at all of them getting the shit kicked out of them. And barely a frame drop in sight. It's so much smoother, and it makes it so much more fun to play. So this is a definite recommend. If they manage to include all the stuff that's in the PS3 version, and, well, you know, within reason, you can give up some of the, stuff for, what am I thinking? You can give up some of the pre-rendered AVIs if they replace them with half-decently made, in-engine cutscenes. But if they do that, this will be the version that I can recommend, because taking Dynasty Warriors on the go with you would be absolutely amazing, especially if it had no technical issues whatsoever. There's still some pop-in issues. You can always admit that. But then again, with this generation of consoles, there always will be pop-in issues with Dynasty Warriors. But it's not an issue at all if the frame rate issues are gone, really. So that's pretty much all I've got to say. Just as a quick update to my previous video. Oh look, Lubu versus Lubu. I wonder who's gonna win. But okay, I'll just quit now. This has been Blue Maxima, checking out the Dynasty Warriors 8 Xtreme Legends port again on Vita. Highly recommended at this point. I'll see you all next time.